But yeah. Oh, gamers. I think we should put this guy. And I think we should get the meow meow. What do you think, gamers? Meow meow time. Hello, gamers. It is time for a storm. I should feed this today. You guys get fed every day. Summer module? No, I thought about it. I think the rigging gets a little wonky. Do you guys want the summer model? Eventually, I feel like, well, so many models, I'll just do what I think IMAS does, where you guys vote for the day on what model you want. I do need to talk to Bila about seeing when she might have time to add me to her schedule. If it makes sense, thing to kind of see like when she has time to maybe work on getting that updated. Seriously, but okay, today we're gonna clean. I didn't know what I wanted to play, and I was looking at the games we've played. I was like, you know what? I haven't played Powerwash in a while, and I was like, how long has it been? And then I looked, and I was like, holy fuck! I was like, it's been 9 months. I'm just seeing if you want, Boomer. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, it's been like 9 fucking months, dude. No, I just we'll see. So I wanted to keep it chill, so I was like, let's pick a chill game. Especially because on Friday we're going to see the Nikes and all their plot they got going. Hell yeah, gamer. I need a flip off. We have the thumbs up. I should write Nene and be like, when you're back from your hiatus, Nene, can you draw the thumbs up? But can you draw it as me flipping off? Well, I have the fuck you one, but like, flipping off's a little different than fuck you, right? You know? So let's see. Okay, so I don't know if I feel with this music. I was trying to find stream-friendly music on YouTube Music because I have that free trial for a little while longer. And I feel like I'm having trouble finding decent ones. Let's try this one. They're all like lo-fi, which is like fine. But I also feel like lo-fi gets a little boring after a while, you know? I just know what I want. So I think we'll start with this music just to have something different. In the background. Hopefully my fucking streams don't get muted. You have a hava? What the fuck is hava? Hava these nuts in your mouth? Let me Google hava. When I Google hava, it comes up as Help Americans Vote Act. Oh, have a good day. Well, that's a lot nicer than what I said, huh? Something. What do you say? Unlicensed? Yeah, I'm just using music, the YouTube music thing, since we have it for a little while longer. It's for like a few more days or whatever. So I wanted to just like kind of use it while we could. Because the issue is when I simul stream on Twitch, there is a way to split audio. People said on YouTube it's a little bit harder. And I also don't know when you simul stream how much harder it is. So we will have to see. I'm also very excited. So on VGen, I found an artist. I have liked my schedule that I have, and I think it's done its job for, you know, like the 2-something years I've had it. But I decided I kind of wanted to upgrade to broke. It's okay. I just wanted to try it. So we're just trying to YouTube for like, I think I got it for like a month and then I canceled it. So I think we only have it for a couple more days. But I wanted to just let me know like if the music's too loud or not loud enough or whatever. But yeah, I just not the rise up already. I've been on my feet all day at worky. Why you guys hate me? All I do all day at work is stand. Today was extra bad too. They sent me like, so all of my like friends at work, they're in my department, they're all off like this week, or like at least today they were. Some of them are on their weekend, some of them are on like vacation, you know, off having a good old time. I'm fucking stuck at work. Then I get to my department and they're like, actually we need you to go to a different department. I was like, no, because the other people I'm like friendly with in my department, so they sent me to this other department all by my fucking self. There was like nobody fucking there. And there's like one lead and he's chill. We were talking and I was like, at least there's like somebody to talk to. But then he leaves like an hour before I leave. And I was like, no! So I had to be like all by my lonesome for like fucking half the day. It was so sad. I hated it. What the fuck is the reveal button? It's literally been 9 months since we played this game. There it is. Look at all that fucking dirt. Hi, Waffle. It is not my birthday, but thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. What is motherfucking dirt? Motherfucking dirt. Yeah, so it was like, and it was like such a slow day. Like, the only reason they sent me to this other department to go help out is because they had nobody, like, that showed up today. That's what I feel like I end up doing a lot, is I end up helping other departments. I think it's been a Kraufish family. Astrophilia 2001 404 biddy. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, sometimes I get sent because I'm just a good worker and everybody's like, oh, we are working with you, AK. And I'm like, okay, well, pay me fucking more. Cause meowing, I Debbie. It's more like, oh, yasha meowness, you know? Hi, Debbie, welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, it just sucks when I get sent to like departments by myself. It's one of those rare days. Usually I'd have at least one other close coworker with me, but again, it just, a lot of them ended up being on like their vacation and stuff. So that's why I ended up being by my lonesome. Hope I get a raise soon. I did get a little bit of a raise. I hit my 1 year not too long ago, like a couple months ago. So I got like a $5 raise, which is pretty nice, like in the long run. Like $5 goes a long way, you know, when you're full-time. Obviously not enough to buy a house or anything, but it's still something. It's better than nothing. So, and then every year I get, I think it's a minimum of a 3% raise, unless I like apply to be like a lead or like a supervisor or something like that. And then obviously you make more money. And a lot of people are telling me at my job, they're like, it's good to get one of those early on because like the pay differential is like a lot better. Like you get, your money goes up a lot faster if you like become a lead like or a supervisor pretty early on. It feels like your money goes like a lot further. What's the squat button? We are at 91% clean on this motherfucker. Ooh. Okay, this one's not gonna be that picky. I was gonna say if it was count everything as like a little thing. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna open up spots for like leadership relatively soon. Because they have a lot of like leads that are leaving, retiring, or they're out on like extended medical. And they have like no clue when they're gonna get back. So I'm kind of hoping that means that they're gonna open up more positions relatively soon. So I think we're gonna apply. Worst thing they could say is no, and then they at least know I'm interested right in the future. But hopefully they say yes, because I'd like that fat fucking money. And I've been like a lead at another job before. Obviously it's not like the same type of work or anything, and it's a lot more people I'd be in charge of than at my old job. I was a lead of like maybe like 10 people, so at like one of the medical labs I worked at. But still, I mean, it shows that I can do it because I've had leadership experience before. And anyway, they just like train me up on anything I don't fucking know, right? Like I see some of the leads at my job and I'm like, holy fuck. I was like, who put you in charge? I was like, you should not be in charge of anything. You can't even I think like a lot of the leads at my job are like scared to take initiative, and I'm like, why are you a lead then? Like, why did you apply to be in a leadership position if you're like scared to take initiative with like even simple stuff like getting people to go on their breaks, or like if somebody needs to get like tapped out for whatever. Like it's just kind of crazy how many of the leads at my job is like, I hate to use the word incompetent, but they fucking feel like competent. A lot of them. It's kind of crazy. I gotta learn these controls again because we haven't played this game in literally 9 months. I looked at the video. I was like, when's the last time we played this? And then I saw it and I was like, oh my god, 9 months. I feel like we just be yapping, listen to music while we clean. At some point, maybe I'll get some of the DLCs. Like there's like the SpongeBob DLC. My stream gonna die? Potentially. And there's like the Shrek DLC and stuff. I feel like we should play more of the actual Powerwash before we get the DLCs or anything. I think the DLCs are a little expensive too, no? They're probably at least like $10 an area, I would assume. I haven't gotten any yet. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'll probably just apply like whenever they open up leadership stuff at my job again. Obviously. Ganbatte Ice Pikun. I don't know why it's been like really bad these last 2 weeks. Success! We're back, gamers. Hi, gamers. I really don't know why it's been like extra bad these last 2 weeks. Well, no, not with the raid. Oh no, I feel so bad. Hopefully the raid goes through well. But hello, gamers! Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, everybody. My name is Akemi Kraus, or Vicky for short. I'm a tomboy engineer and soul survivor. Sorry, 1 second. I'm an underwater research station, which is me. My thoughts and the demons down here. Sorry, we had just a little bit of a blip in the internet, so hopefully you guys got through safely. But normally play a mix of comfy, cozy games, spooky, scary games, story-driven games, and yap at the time. Today, I'm already standing still. I haven't sat down. I'm still standing. But today, we are coming back to Powerwash Simulator. I haven't played this game in literally 9 months, but I kind of wanted a chill, cozy game. But yeah, thank you guys so much again for the raid. Kamira, okay. Yeah, Kamiri? VT, thank you. I hope you guys had a great stream. What were you guys up to? Skipping the wasteland and hopping into my stream. I don't know if the Kraufish would agree that this is an escape from a wasteland on the station. Thank you. I hope you guys had a good stream. What were you guys up to? Don't bong me. Don't obliterate me, please. I have so few brain cells left. We must protect the brain cells, gamers. We must protect the brain cells. There are so few of them. Oh, Fallout 4. Nice. I haven't played a Fallout game in forever. I think the last one I played was maybe 3. It's been a while since I played a Fallout game. It was either 3 or I was replaying Vegas. It has been quite some time since I played a Fallout game. Am I crazy, or did they say they were gonna do like a remastery of Vegas? Am I nuts? For some reason I thought I read that somewhere, but I could be wrong. Shpoink. And you know what sucks, guys? Literally next week is a new Silent Hill game. I think I'm gonna get it. I think we're gonna play it pretty much on release. I think we can start that Friday. Summer? Oh, did not work? No, it can base me. I don't know how to get it to have like 3 different options. It does this automatically. It's not like I do it. I also noticed sometimes it doesn't do the V-Bridger right, but that's okay. Maybe once I get the summer V-Bridger, it'll be easier to do. I swear it's the faces. Meow meows. I'm gonna sit back down. My feet hurt from work. I'm literally on my feet for like 8 hours a day at work. Sometimes I get to work a position where I can like sit and just chill, but most of my shifts I am literally on my feet for 8 hours, unfortunately. Very sad, I wish not, but it is what it is. We have so much of this treehouse to still clean. We're still at 91%. Unfortunately, if I remember right, I don't have any more wood cleaner. I spent it all. And the shop like never updates, so it takes forever to update. I was hoping to get some of this so when I go to the outside it'll be better. Summer fit? Do you guys want the summer outfit? We could put it on. Just it doesn't do the V-Bridger and it doesn't have the meow meows. Cause I told Bela to prioritize updating the base me and the motherfucking like the PJ one. I'm going in summer. There it is. Aye. I'm getting bombed. This one's funny because this one's on slow mode. I don't know why this one's like at like 2 frames a second. Let's see. But yeah, thank you again for the raid. Also, I think I already said it, but if you guys gotta do like post stream, like it's food, water, head to bed, totally get it. We're just gonna be hanging out. Do like a cozy 4 hours of washing and empowering and simulating and stuff. You know, just like cozy things. I don't like most simulation games, but this one's actually pretty cozy. This one and the TCG shop I like. I think the TCG shop is still like a little bare bones at this point, but I don't think it's like bad that it's bare bones. I just think it's like not one I see me going back to like too often until there's more updates, if that makes sense. Oh, they did too. Nice, nice. I do like it. I just think right now it's a little too bare bones to like make it something we play a little more consistently. I think every now and then we will definitely dabble into TCG sim, but I think we'll need some more bigger updates before we come back like more permanently. Okay, let's go deal with the big gonk. Yeet. The fuck are you looking at? Photo film. Fuck. Okay. Come here, you. How do I rotate it? There you go. Rotations. Hopefully I put that on the right spot. Oh yeah, that works. La da da. There we go. Nice. I think something that'd be really cool. I don't know if it's in the shop yet, in TCG shop. But I think it'd be cool if you could like put your own custom card art in. I think that'd be kind of cool. It's like a little feature, so you could like put like your friends or like series you like or whatever you want to put in there. I don't think it's a feature just yet, but it'd be a very cool feature to have at some point. I mean, they had like a roadmap of everything they're prioritizing. Remember that was in the game last time? I thought it was my roadmap as like a shop owner, not the game's. But yeah, it's I like that they have like a plan of what they want in the game and that they are pretty open about it. I feel like sometimes games in development try to be not like secretive, but more closed off with what their development plans are. Which I get, you're like worried about competition and stuff like that maybe, or like people stealing your ideas to make their own version of the game or whatever you want to call it. So I can definitely understand being a little more like closed off or whatever. Oh, nice. We went to 92%. Let's go. I like how sometimes the levels in this are pretty forgiving and the other times are kind of not. Sometimes they're pretty chill. Sometimes, yeah, not so much. God, clean the gonk. Clean as much of the gonk as we can, really. They get distracted. No, I was just talking about that earlier on stream. I think I want to play it a little bit more. We have done 10 streams of Powerwash, so I feel like it wouldn't be bad if I got any of the DLCs, but I haven't got any yet because I think I was worried if I wasn't gonna like the game anymore. But I mean, I guess it's like, again, we've done it 10 times on stream, so clearly I like the game enough to keep playing it. Okay, let's pick this up and move it. Fucking camera's in my way, motherfucker. I think what I need to do is get the ladder. I think. Hi, Schlop. Welcome. Okay, let's run. Hello. Oh my god, help. I think I need a little ladder. I don't like this ladder as much as the scaffolding, though. Yeet. Oh, I can't jump with that? Are you fucking shitting me? I can't jump with the ladder? No. Let's see. What? Where can I place this? Huh? Can I only use it on the top part of the lighthouse? Oh, not the lighthouse, fucking treehouse. No. That's annoying. Yeah, I can only use it on the house. No. Oh, there's still stuff on the house I haven't got clean on the way. There's like a list you can look. Nice tweethouse. Thanks. Yeah, we can see what we haven't done yet. Barbecue side table we're not done with yet, apparently. This? Seriously? On my pigmy jeans. We do like to clean. There it is, fucker. We have not played Powerwash in a long time. I was hoping to get just enough to get this to accept it as clean. There we go. Okay, that's done. This is 99% to gas bottles. Oh my god. See, some of these are like way too hyper specific. Okay, that's down. What's next? Roof trims are 97%. I think sometimes like locking in helps a little bit. These? Okay, I could see. Give. What do you mean no? The fuck do you mean no? I don't like how I can't bring this any closer. Like, what the fuck? Why is this not allowed here? Oh my god. These tools are gonna be dead to me. Give me this. That guys are always been there. I don't think I noticed that last time we played. I need the vertical house trim or whatever. I don't think that geyser's been there forever. Yeah, this like the first bit of this game is always the most fun, I would say. And then when you have to get down to like the super nitty-gritty details of everything. Not that it stops being fun, but that's where it gets like mega tedious for me, is like having to go around to like each window seal and having to like hyper focus on every little detail of the window seals and stuff. The nice thing is the game eventually will be like, okay, you're done. Like it'll count it as like good enough. Upper house walls, which is nice. Like eventually be like, okay, you're like 99% of the way there. Like we'll just give it to you. But not all the time. And they're like soaps and things you can buy to help you with progressing in the game. But you gotta be careful with like how much you use them. Nice. Because some of the soaps don't go back in stock in the store very often. So you gotta be kind of careful about like overusing your soaps. Like there's wood soap, but there's no more in the store, and sometimes they don't update and like restock until like you finish a whole level or whatever. Yeah, see, like sometimes you can get like super in there. This is dirty. And the worst thing is we still have more of the actual like treehouse to do. But I'm trying to get the little stuff done. Upper house wash. I do also feel like some outfit looks great. Thanks, Ashwan, you're gonna go. I need my ladder. Where is it? Yes, you. I feel like too, you should be able to change the color of the like alert thing. Simply because sometimes it's like on a light surface like this, the orange is extremely hard to see. So it makes it like real hard, not gonna lie. Lantern. Fucking which one? I do like how you can like narrow down a search. So you can be like, okay, I'm literally missing just this thing. Huh? Okay, we'll come back to the lantern. But see, I have shit like this where I'm like 64% done still. Yeah, it's getting down there. I don't know. I'm kind of burnt from the lighthouse, to be quite honest. I think it's gonna be a minute before we do the Baritier. Even though I would like to. I think I'm just a little burnt out from Lego sets. I think we did too many back to back. Don't get me wrong, I like Lego, but I think we did too many back to back. I think like physically I'm like burnt out, and then like brain power wise I'm burnt out. Because again, the lighthouse was not a big set piece wise, but it still took like 6+ hours to finish building. Which like that's a fuck ton of time to build one 2,000 piece set. I think I'm a little burnt out on Legos at the moment, so I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. Especially because we're almost in October, and most of that month is gonna be dedicated to spooky games. That's what I like to do for October, is play mostly just like scary games and stuff. Very original, I know, but that's kind of what we've done. Is every October we played like spooky stuff. I think it's more fun to play like spooky stuff in the spooky season. I forgot we had this second scaffolding down here. I kind of forgot about that. But like, look how much mold there is. Too bad I'm washing it away. You guys can get extra mold. Haha. I just don't think there's much point in doing a deep clean of this treehouse. Unless this is like an Airbnb treehouse deal. Maybe. This just seems like. If this is like a kid's treehouse, I guess. Maybe go in with some Fabulosa every now and then. Give it a nice clean. But for the most part, I don't really see the point in cleaning the kids' stuff like too much. Hello, Judgmental. Welcome. Yeah, the other thing I don't like about this outfit right now is I can't hold the Kraufish just because of my anger on you guys. So yeah, I'll have to see when Bila has time. Bila's a busy pow. Bila's not just my pow. Bila's a couple different people's pows. And I guess Rai, Bila, and another artist right now are working on a like customizable low cost like male VTuber model, kind of like the Sukiya model that's out. I guess they're working on a male version of that right now. It's like very early stages, so Bila's gonna be occupied with that because I'm sure rigging like a customizable model is like such a like such like a, I don't want to say tedious. Oh, there's a lantern I'm missing, but like a very time-consuming task for sure. Like it's already enough to just like rig a normal model, but having to rig a model that has potentially different face shapes, different eye shapes, different like ways you can combine the hair, like the bangs, the side hair, the part, the length, the fringe, like all of that. I'm sure that is like going to be an insane undertaking over like several months, to be honest. But Bila always makes time for me because I like to think I'm Bila's favorite child. But that's not fair. Bila can't have favorites. Or Bila could, you know. Well, to be fair, there's not that many active Bila kids either. It's a lot of the like Fudo family, not a lot of people are active. Or they're like somewhat active, or they've like moved on to other model parents and stuff, which is fine. It's just kind of interesting that there's like not a lot of people that are super active in Fudo. I would say me and August are definitely probably some of the most active. I'd say Revi is pretty active too. He's gotten better. He has like times where he's not like super active, but like Revi is definitely really active too. I would say it's probably a tie between me and August for activity. I mean, I do 4 times a week. I think August sometimes does 3, but she does a lot of really long streams. Revi does, I think, usually like 3 to 4 times a week too. But yeah, other than that, most of the Fudo people either aren't active or they're like in the midst of getting their models done. There's like Goemon, he's getting his done with the Rai right now. So yeah, there's not a lot of like really active people in the Fudo family, which is like sad, because there's a lot of like amazing like artists and creators a part of it. They just, life happens sometimes too. You can't always stream like you want to, right? So I'm sure like that doesn't help either. I'm sure a lot of them have just kind of gotten kind of stuck with like life kind of getting in the way, which is valid. Again, life happens, and sometimes you gotta prioritize life over like the fun things in life. Like I was talking to a coworker at work. I guess he and his girlfriend went to like an open house last week or something, just to look, and he's like, we fell in love with the house. I was like, no, you guys shouldn't have gone. He's like, yeah, the house was really nice. It was like $450, 4 bedrooms. I'm like, that's a really good deal. And he was like, the only thing is it's like an hour and a half away. And I was like, oh my God, do you really want to be commuting an hour and a half? And he's like, I don't know. I was like, well, is there like any jobs there you could like transfer to with the skills you have at this one and stuff? And then he was like talking about the mortgage. And I was like, you know, is it in the HOA? Because like that adds the cost. So we were like talking about ways he could like kind of start cutting back on costs to like kind of help cut down. Like he was like, oh, my phone's paid off. And I was like, okay, well then you could switch to like a cheaper phone company like Cricket or whatever. Because like if your phone's paid off, you don't really need anything but your phone like to talk and use the internet. And then he's like, yeah, and I got my brand new car. I was like, yeah, that's a fucking mistake. You need to get rid of that piece of stinky. You can't have like a brand new car and be talking about buying a house. It's like too many costs at once. Well, a lot of people buy phones or like upgrade as a part of a phone like plan. Like let's say like I have Verizon, and so like technically you kind of like buy it through the company or whatever. Or you can like upgrade. That's what a lot of people do, is you trade in with your company, you can like do an upgrade. So I think that's what most people do, I would say. So he's like, yeah, it's all paid off. I was like, okay. And then he just like switched to like a cheaper phone plan or whatever, because like he was like paying $90 a month for his phone. I'm like, yeah, so if you like switch to Cricket, you cut that in half, and then you save like all that money every year, you know? So like little things add up to like save costs and everything. Obviously the easiest would be like eating out. But I feel like that argument's kind of mute at this point, because eating out and cooking at home sometimes costs like basically the same thing, same amount of money in this day and age. So it's kind of like, you know, that one I feel like is not as like pressing, but I feel like other things are like a lot easier to do. Like I said, like switching phone plans or getting like a beater car, because like you don't need the nicest car ever. The only reason I have a nice car is because I had a beater car for like 6-7 years, and I saved up and bought a car right out. So that's the only reason I have a nice car now. Otherwise I still have that beater. I paid off for years, but it's showing age. I don't really want another phone bill. I mean, again, if your phone is like working, like yes, like the older a phone gets, like the worse it's gonna perform. But if your phone's working, you might as well, right? Keep it as long as you can. Or you can switch to like a cheaper phone, but still like a decent one. Like Motorola's and stuff are usually a lot cheaper than like a Samsung or an iPhone or whatever. They still do the job, right? Let's see. Ugh, God, moving the scaffolding every 2 seconds is getting annoying. I really cannot buy no more motherfucking wood soap. No, ouch. Got a nice car, but I got the base model. Yeah, oh, yeah. Usually, like, even if you get a newer car, if you get the base model, it's gonna be cheaper too. That helps as well. Mine's like, I guess the mid model, I guess. Oh, God. I need 5,000 for this. We're already on heavy duty is what we're using already. I kind of want the extender. Let's buy the long extender. We already got the pink gloves, pink octopus gloves. I don't think we need anything else, really. Why would you want the $2,000 gloves? These are cool. These are just like to make them cute colors. Don't really do anything. I got the base model because it's easier to take to top. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think like a lot of base models are just nice. Select. No, we want the Primo Visto. Okay, yeah, the longer nozzle is gonna help a little bit. Yeah, mine's like, I guess the in-between of like the nicer end model, but still the affordable version. I almost went up one because, the one up would have had like leather seats, but I was like, I don't really think I need leather seats. That was like one of the big reasons the cost went up, was like the leather seats. I personally don't really like leather seats in cars. I think they can look really nice, but then what if it's hot and you sit on leather and then you burn your thighs? That's where my mind went with getting leather seats. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't want to burn my thighs when I get in the car if it's hot out. That's where my brain goes, obviously. It's for comfort over everything else. I will say leather is like a little bit in theory easier to clean, and again, I think it, like, some people like leather for resale value, but the car I got has like really nice like fabric cloth seats. I don't know what you want to call them. They're like pretty high quality though still, so I'm not like mad about them or anything like that. Well, AK get an AK. I don't know if I would ever own like a pew pew personally. I don't mind if people own them. As long as you're safe with it, I don't really care personally. I've never even actually shot one. I was gonna go shooting with some of my coworkers at work like months ago, and then I kind of drifted away from those coworkers, so like not really, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like to go once just to see. I think it's like smart to have a general handle on how gun work, you know, just a little bit. Not need to be like an expert, but just like a general idea would be, I think, smart. I've been to like one of those kind of like virtual ranges where it's like the guns are weighted and modeled after real guns, but it's all like on like a projection screen. I've done one of those before and that was cool too. Hi Master, welcome in. Did you restart stream? No, did stream crash that bad that stream restarted? Did it crash that bad, guys? Yeah, it shouldn't have done that. Let me go to videos. No, it looks like it's one stream. Did I do a joke? I don't see a joke in the chat. So no, I think I'm good. Sometimes it just gets disconnected. That's about it. Why don't we ever tell secrets on a farm? Because the potatoes have eyes, the corn have ears, and the beans stalk. That one's pretty good. I like that one. That one's pretty good. You can stay today, Muster. That one's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, again, if you want to have a gun, I don't really mind. Just be safe with it, I guess. I think I told it on stream, but I remember one of my roommates in college, she was Mormon, She would tell us all the time about her like Mormon Tinder or whatever it was called. It was like Mormon Tinder, but like her date she would go on with guys on there. She's like, yeah, so this one guy on the first date started talking about his like gun collection and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's a little bit of a red flag if the first thing that comes up on a date is his crazy gun collection. I was like, it's a little bit of a red flag potentially. And then another one, I guess like the very first date, because Mormons are kind of like that, was already trying to get her ring size and stuff, and I was like, I want to move it a little too fast here. I mean, to each their own. I just think it's kind of funny. Because she would just be like, yeah, it's like normal. I was like, oh, okay. You get a gun, get a 360 auto. I think if I ever got a gown, I think I would just get like a little handgun. I don't think I need something like crazy, you know. It's for just like for my own protection in my part of the station, you know. I think if I ever got a gown, I'd just get like a little handgun, little pistol, something like that. I don't think I need like a big ass gun. I was a Mormon. Oh dang, look at that, small world. Oh, is it a handgun? You know, what's funny is I took comparative forensics. I should know what the fuck the different types of guns are, but it's been so long. Because he would talk about the bullet casings and stuff like that. So you'd think I would like have a general handle. But again, I don't get to use my Falcon degree, so there you go. That's probably why I don't remember anything. I didn't never assume. Well, I didn't ask where you're from, so that's probably why I don't know. I don't usually like ask people where they're from. I don't really mind. Like, people can be from wherever. I remember it was funny. I had somebody come into my stream once, and they're like, "You sound Canadian." I was like, "How the fuck does a Canadian sound?" Like, I was like, I'm not doing the stereotypical Canadian accent. I thought it was kind of funny. They're like, "Yeah, I thought you were Canadian." And then there's like another VTuber. He's not a VTuber anymore, but I guess he had said like, at some point, like somebody had like asked him, he was like, "Who's that like Korean girl you hang out with?" I was like, "Korean." I was like, I'd say kind of funny. I guess some people thought I was Asian, and I was like, no, very not Asian. Okay, I can't even remember what somebody said 5 minutes behind in a stream. Listen, okay, Rhino, my brain hurts sometimes. I work all day. I come here to entertain the masses. If I don't members, it's fine. I don't gotta remember all the details about everything. I'm here to entertain. I do work 2 jobs. I work 40 hours a week at my actual job, and then I work a minimum 16 hours streaming. Really, it's probably more like 20 to 24 hours with streaming, especially because Fridays, Saturdays are long days. And then if you account for when I get back to doing it, social media, making shorts, all that kind of stuff, scheduling posts, it's probably like almost like another 30 hours right there. So I'm basically working like 70-hour weeks, gamers. At least streaming's fun and easy for me. I can just turn on camera, play game, talk, and yap. Kind of what I do. Kind of just natural born yapper, honestly. Is I'm saying an offensive to you? Oh. Okay, take it right now. Don't worry, I'm just hostile by nature. I take everything as a personal attack. Hi, kid. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this extendee was a nice grab. There you go. Oh my god. Yeah, this one's very tedious. I think I do the mama meta. What the fuck is the mama meta? Her mom would out her in the first -8 seconds. Oh. Yeah, I've talked about it on stream. I think it'd be funny to have Mama Kraus on at some point. But I was already telling her, I was like, you know, you can't say my like legal name, right? I was like, I have a character name. So I think if I did anything with Mama Kraus, I think it'd be like recorded content. That way I could like cut out her accidentally dropping my legal name. So I think that's what I probably would do at the start, is I would probably do like recorded content, like release a video or something, and then maybe eventually if she behaves and you guys behave, she could come on. But I mean, it's hard because like when you call your kids something for like their entire lives, you know, it is a hard habit to break, I would say. It's like if Rhino started to ask me to call him something different. I can't call Rhino something different at this point. He's Rhino forever. Play MC where she can't type. Oh, well, I mean, I don't think she'd be like typing. I think we'd just be like talking and stuff. I'm going to say, Akemi, Kraus, what did you say? I know, I was like, do I need to hit my finger like trigger on the mute button? So if we did a stream, I could like mute it the second she might say something. Cause my real life name is like not even close to Akemi, so it'd be like you can't even pretend. You can't even pretend that it sounds like it. It'd be different if my name was like, I don't know, like fucking Amelia or something. You'd be like, oh yeah, it's close enough. No. You're not even gamers. Hi, Warhawk. Welcome, welcome. Get that sloppy on it. Show up and my name is Hippo. Okay, Hippo is crazy. Sorry, there's another message. Excited for birthday? Yeah, it'll be fun. Actually, what day is my birthday on this? Yeah, now with my work schedule changing, I have to look. Let me look at the calendar. Okay, so now I work on that day. Maybe I'll see if I can call out or get it covered. Or we might just do the birthday celebration later. We might do it on my actual days off. We might push it to the 27th. Yeah, we might do that instead. So we might do that. I don't think we're gonna be able to do my birthday on my birthday. So we'll probably push it to the 27th, I think. I've never really been a person to like call out of work on my birthday. I know other people do. Maybe want to do that, it's fine. I just like never like personally like seen the point, I guess. I'm just like, oh well, I mean, like, I don't know. It's not like I really go do anything crazy on my birthday. Like I'll make like plans with friends to go get food and stuff, you know, like nothing crazy. I think like the older you get, the harder it is to like make big birthday plans or want to make big birthday plans versus like, oh yeah, let's like go to Cheesecake Factory or something and like have a good time and just like talk and eat cheesecake or whatever, you know. I do think like the older you get it, the harder it can get. Kemi gonna finally be 397 years old. I had 200 age for a while. It's crazy. What the hell? Fucking making me older. Old as shit, gamers. There's people at my job that are like, when I look at them, I'm like, there's no way you're how old you are. Like, there's one guy at my work. He's I think he's Korean or part Korean. And he was like, yeah, I'm like 35. I was like, huh? He looks like he's like maybe like 22. And I was like, that's crazy. It is a lot of that's just like the Asian genes too, but it's kind of crazy. Some people look like nothing like their age. And then I have other people at my job that look like they're 50 and they're like, no, yeah, I'm like, you know, like 27. And I'm like, oh my God. Because some people age bad, right? There's one guy at my work. He's like kind of balding too, so I feel bad. Like he's got like premature baldness. So I thought he was like 15 years older than he was. Yeah, I work with the vampies. People thought I was like, what was it? People thought I was like 5 or 7 years younger than I am, which is crazy. I was like, bam, I'd be like fresh out of high school. That's crazy. People kind of crazy like that. I'm trying to think what the youngest anybody guessed. Well, so one time I was like going somewhere and I showed my card. Or before I showed my card, they're like, are you over 18? I was like, yes. Because I think what it was is if you were under 18, you had to have like an adult with you. So they were like clarifying I was even an adult. I was like, yes, I paid taxes before. Don't you worry. People are funny like that. It's like kind of funny. Hop. I almost fell. I don't want to fall. Yeah, I'm like 390 bagillion or whatever. Something like that. Hop. God, there's so much to clean still. Beard keeps the sun from causing damage. Yeah, that's why people, like, when they shave, they're like baby face, is because the beard has protected their skin from, like, the sun. So that's why they're like baby face when they get rid of the beard. It's like a science. It's like a real thing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll take looking young any day, though. I'll take getting carded every day of my life, if that what it means, to look young and beautiful for forever. I don't want to fucking look old. Okay, put the extendy away. I like the schnub. It's kind of funny. God, there's still so much. When am I gonna grow a beard? I don't want a beard. What about my man to have a beard? We were talking about this at work. My coworkers. One of my coworkers is gay, and she was like, "I'd only go straight for a big beefy man." I was like, "So true, coworker. So true." She's so funny. She's like, "What was it?" There's one guy at work. She's like, "Yeah, I'm like 10% straight, and it's just because of you." And I was like, "Oh my god." She was like had a girlfriend for like 5 or 6 years. It's so funny. Skirt. Get in those grooves. Listen, gay people are allowed to be like that. They're allowed to be like that. As long as they hurt nobody, it's fine. Yeah, there's like one guy at work. We all agree. We're like, oof. He has a wife and she's pregnant right now. So obviously we're not homewreckers. But even my gay friend at work is like, oh yeah, 100%. Like, he looks like he could be a fucking model. It's crazy he works at work. I'm like, you literally could be a fucking supermodel. That's nuts. Anywhere here of all places? I was like, that's a waste of your looks. I don't know. Maybe he's like happy and content here, and that's totally fine too. I'm just saying, when I saw him when I was getting trained, I was like, oh, that is a man. I was like, that is a specimen of a man. That's like right out of Men's Magazine kind of man. I'm not a homewrecker, I promise. Listen, I respect the sanctity of marriage. 100% you gamers. I would never be a homewrecker. Like, if I know somebody's into a person, I'm like, okay. And I just, like, not ignore them, but I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna, like, entertain anything. There's one guy at our work, though, that's like, Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? I mean, literally, what was it? We were talking at work, and I was joking because it was me and my, like, girlfriends at work. And I was like, oof, yeah. I was like, that man could throw me against the wall, and I'd say, thank you, sir. And just, like, you're all laughing about it. Because he's, like, I mean, I think he's some kind of, like, Polynesian or some kind of, like, Pacific Islander, something like that. We were all like, oof. We're like, that's a man. Maybe that's what I need, gamers. Maybe I don't need a rich tech man. Maybe I just need a Polynesian man. Every time you see a picture or videos of a Polynesian man, I'm like, they're pretty good, guys. They're pretty fucking good. Polynesian men are really hot, I ain't gonna lie. It's not workplace harassment. If we're just talking about our, like, amongst ourselves. You know the men at work do this shit too right now. Why can't I, as a woman, goon in the sanctity of my female coworkers about a male coworker when you know the men at work do the same thing about the females at work? Why are the men allowed to talk about the gooning of the women, but I'm not? You're trying to silence me like Shaq was on Twitter today. What the fuck? It's like a Gibby from Apex. I have to look at Gibby. What does Gibby look like again? I have not played Apex in fucking forever. Okay. I should clarify. A certain type of Polynesian man I like. Gibraltar's not, yeah, is his full name, right? Is Gibraltar? He's not bad, but he's definitely not the type of Polynesian man I'm into. I would say he's like a bigger guy like that, but I feel like if he was more like Maui from Moana kind of big, I'd be into that, if that makes sense. I feel like he's like in the mid-range. I feel like you either gotta be like buff or you gotta be like built but not like muscular kind of Polynesian. I don't think he can be in like the middle, if that makes sense. Women are more apt to do at work because men typically get told to cut it. Yeah, because men are nasty. We as women, we dainty little ladies. We're cute and dependable and we do our work and we're so nice. And men are like cranking our hog. We're cranking our hog respectfully, right? No, respectfully cranking our hogs. We just like talk, you know, we just talk. Woman or hound. That's okay. I'm a dog. Bark, bark, gamers. That's what the kids like, right? Bark, bark, gamers. I'm a respectable goon. I could be way worse. I could be a worse goon. There's like one guy at work, he has a girlfriend. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck your girlfriend puts up with you. I was like, the stuff you say and do is crazy. I'm a respectable goon. Don't you worry, gamers. I already got it on. No, I don't. Wait, hold on. There you go. Mr. Wick? You mean John Wick? Or is Mr. Wick from Apex? John Wick, 100%. Keanu Reeves, in general, 100%. Let me specify Apex. I think you mean Mr. John Wick. Yeah, like, Keanu Reeves can get it 100%. Keanu Reeves has always been hot in every form. Even when he was, like, more of, like, a skinny, not pretty boy, but, like, a clean cut, he was still hot. Not my cut. Him now, this, like, 50-something-year-old Keanu. Ooh, that's where the money is right there. Is 50-year-old Keanu Reeves. Hell yeah. He seems like a pretty down-to-earth guy, too. I feel like I've never heard or read anything like negative about him. He seems like a pretty genuine person to his core. He just seems like somebody that just happened to get kind of famous, you know? Which sometimes I think is what we should do. I think we should get more people famous that are like decent people. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? At all? I can't tell. Put that thing right there. Why the fuck can I not put it here? Mess with this dog. I love puppy dog. I just pet the dog. I give it little biscuits. Little biscuits. I'm not impatient. Why are you making me sound like a villain right now? It's so folk. I'm not a villain. I'm so nice. I'm so ladylike. I like pink. I like baking. I like Hello Kitty. All the womanly things. Okay, we're at 98. We're getting closer. We can't even move on to another map. I think they do this every now and then where, like, some maps, you have to finish them to completely be, like, kind of like a hypothetical chapter or whatever at the point in the game. So we can't even, like, switch up. I did that at one point. I remember last time we played, I switched to, like, a smaller map for a little bit to get kind of a break. I'm dating goons at work. Listen, when I say goon, I just mean we talk. I just mean we gossip. I don't like actually go to the bathroom and like goon at work, guys. I'm not crazy like that. Oops, stream's about to crash. Yippee. Potentially crash. My model froze up. That's how I know it's potentially coming. I'm sure there are men who actually gooned at the bathroom at my work, which is like not a thought I want to have, but I'm sure it's happened. I would not be surprised if it's happened, I guess is the way I should put it. There. Yes. I refuse. I don't. I mean, also, like, not to be, like, weird about it, right? Sometimes, dudes, you just, your wiener goes boing, and, like, some people literally can't hide it, so you gotta go deal with that, right? Or, like, at least go calm down or something in the bathroom. Like, I'm not saying it's like, oh, men are gross, like, you gotta goon. Sometimes, like, biologically, it just happens, right? Like, you can't, like, help it. It just, like, happens. As long as you're not bothering anybody, I guess. Like, do what you gotta do. Like, I remember when I worked at the COVID lab, they had, like, a room that was, like, a meditation room mixed with, like, a breastfeeding room or whatever. Like, it was a combo room. And it used to have a lock on it, and they had to get rid of the lock because I guess people were, like, making out and stuff on there. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, anything's possible. I mean, true, self-control is a thing, but, you know, also, like, some of the people at my work are, like, fresh out of high school or, like, feel like they aren't even out of high school yet. So I'm like, anything is possible. You know, these teenagers with their raging hormones. Oh god, we're getting so close. Nice. I tried to like mess with one of my guy friends at work because I called him a nerd. I was like, what kind of nerd are you? Are you an anime nerd, video game nerd? He's like, all the above. I was like, okay. One of my female coworkers, because she knows a little bit about anime too, she's like, he probably likes hentai too. Or like, yeah, you a hentai nerd? He's like, I'm supposed. I tried to joke with him about the 6 numbers. He didn't know what it meant. So I looked like a fucking buffoon. I was like, and I had to explain to him. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't know what the fucking 6 numbers meant. And then my friend told me, you guys, you're the friend in the story. I was like, yeah, they told me like those 6 numbers are like your favorite, what was it, your tag, favorite author, work, whatever the fuck it was. He's like, oh, I was like, yeah. It's fine. We're all like friendly at work, so we just joke about different stuff. It's fine. The stairs are done. Thank God. Hi, Shadow. Nerds are hot? It depends. I would argue not all nerds are hot. I think some nerds are stinky because they probably don't take showers. I will argue that. I've been to too many conventions where parts of the clown start smelling like stinky, sweaty ass people because people don't know how to have proper hygiene at a convention. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Stop making out with each other in chat. I don't. You guys are the real goons. Fucking making out on your work shift in the station. Fucking goons. My fucking gooners. Okay, we're getting super close to being done. It's not stink, it's just essence. Very different. And it smells nice, I bet. The main person that pours and does the candles right now got sicky. So there's a little bit of a delay on me getting my candle. But yeah, okay. I got like a little sampy size. I put in my name into the hat too. They're looking to expand to try like hand soaps and stuff as well. Oh, lotion. That was the other one. So I put like my name on the list of interested. But I don't know if my scent is one that can do it. So I'll have to wait and see. Oh, my phone has not been charging apparently. That's helpful. Okay, now it's charging? Bye, Rhino. Oh, Rhino's the one who put the freaking bath shower head, whatever that attachment is. Rhino's the one who put that on there. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Because you can suggest gifts and I could accept them or not. So I put it on there because I thought it was kind of funny, but I don't really know what it is. So I just said, sure, why not? Fucking put it on there. I think it's for the bath. I think it's like to make it like almost like a jet bath kind of vibe. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I'll take it. I'll take free shit. Maybe that'll make me use my bathtub. I have a bathtub and I have not taken a bath since I moved here. Like I take showers, but I haven't used the bathtub yet, which stinks because I have bath bombs. But I just haven't like had time or energy to take a bath, I guess. I want to take like one bath. Please, no raids. Why? Why no rage? Why no raids? Usually Powerwash, I feel like we don't get raids too often anyway. Okay, we're at 99%. What is left on the to-do list? Let's go down the list. Lower joist. You. Come on. Okay, that's done. Lower deck railings. You. Okay. What do you mean? We got a lot of raids. Raids are good. Raids are nice. It means more people can join the Kraufish family. Raids are good. Raids are nice. And my plan worked. We got a lot of raids because everybody's into Hollow Knight again and people want to see people playing Hollow Knight. So it worked out for us gamers. We got more Kraufish. Huh? Why is it so dirty? I feel like there's so little for that to consider it dirty. There you go. Nice. Okay, next on the to-do list. Middle deck joist. I was the only one here. Well, you could blame your other mods for that, Shadow. You could blame everybody else. You'd be like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm on vacation. Oh, I can't do mod duty. I'm having fun. You can blame your mouth, Shadow. I am gonna open up mod apps, probably in October. I want to like see how the new schedule is at work first, because that'll depend on what I change some of the hours and stuff to for streaming are before I open mod apps again. So just bear with it for a little bit, okay, okay. Let's see, because I gotta say, like, because like I said, now I'm getting off at like 10:30 at night, so if I'm lucky I'll be home by like probably like a little before 11:30. So like the earliest we'd be starting stream is probably 12:30 or 1 on days that I work. So that's why I gotta like reassess what days streaming days are gonna be going forward. I think I'm gonna try to keep the same days for streams, I think. But trying to figure out for the Friday, Saturdays what we're gonna do, you know? Also, YouTube's like music remover is crazy good because there was 2 songs on the last stream when I used the YouTube music that it like muted the stream. I was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I want to get rid of those songs. And it kept all of my audio, all of the game audio from when we played Balar Balar, but it only isolated and removed the music. Like, it was really good. I was very impressed. The issue is, though, it takes like 24 hours for like the YouTube studio thing to like implement changes and stuff to your videos. So that takes a little forever. But I was still very impressed overall. You get that person that changes their bed sheets? Absolutely not. I wash my sheets every week. I have like a dedicated cleaning day. I like on Thursdays when I get home from work, I wash all of my work clothes so that way they're already done for the week. And then on Fridays, I clean my bathroom. I give it a good clean. I clean the kitchen. I wash my bedding. And anything else, like dust my bedroom, vacuum, all that kind of stuff. I do it every week. And then twice a month, sometimes once a month, I'll like wash my comforter, because I feel like the comforter you don't really need to wash as much because that's what the sheets are for, so you don't touch the comforter. But obviously if stuff gets dirty, I'm gonna wash it. Let's see, where is it? Middle deck railing. Yeah, this is fucking nasty. Okay, cool. Nasty done. Middle deck rim joist. Okay, that's done. Spiral staircase handrail. How'd you clean your bathroom? I take a shower every day. I just don't take a bath. I take showers every day. And then you just gotta, like, you know, you gotta, like, wipe your sink, wipe your toilet, take out the trash, clean your showie. You know, just basic things. Those technique gamers. Oh my, I almost fell. I almost fell. Are so close to being done. This is the part that's always like satisfying but also so tedious and annoying on this game. Is the finishing like the last little spots that need the washing. Very tedious, very annoying. Yeah, I think it's like my least favorite part of the game is like the super last like itty bitty details you gotta get going. Probably my least favorite part about this game. I'm a clean person. I literally had to clarify for the raiders yesterday. I literally told them, I was like, this is a joke. The mold is a joke. I do not have mold. I think mold is disgusting, but you guys eat the mold. I had to like clarify. I was like, I can't let people think that we live in a moldy society. I was thinking, honestly, for the 3-year anniversary, it might be kind of cool to get a lore video, but I feel like I should have already started working with somebody on that if I wanted that. I don't think it'd be like fully animated. I think it'd be more like a lore animatic, I feel like, honestly. Maybe I could get like a little bit of animation. I already have like an idea in mind of what I would want and everything too. So that makes it a little easier. Like, I have like a whole vision in my mind of like how it would play out and everything. I think it'd be cool to have like a little bit of like more lore. I had talked about too how I wanted to make like a like 30-minute-ish like interactive story game where you guys like, it's kind of a little bit linear but plays where you guys like get to explore through the station and kind of like see like glimpses of like AK's past and everything and like life on the station before everything like went down. I think it'd still be cool to like tackle a project like that at some point. I just need time. I just like don't have enough free time for all these things I want to do. Dirty. Why so dirty still? I mean this. Yoink. Take it. That's closer. I got something else clean. I don't even know what I cleaned, but I got something else done. Nice. Oh my god, I forgot about the constant spray. I'm over here fucking using my finger, having to press and hold. I forgot there was a constant spray. Okay, what did I do? There it is. This one's not letting me place it. Oh, hold on. There you go. Oh, there you go. Nice. I think it was probably just a little too far away. That's probably what it was. Yeah, I'm over here like squeezing the fucking trigger finger the whole time. Jesus. Oh. Okay. All that's left is a little bit. There's only a little bit left. Yay! You're almost done. Upper deck joust. Go. Where's the dirt on you? I don't see no fucking dirt. Right there. That's down. Upper deck railings. Where? You. So dirty. So dirty. Yeah, those are done. Over there. Go. We're almost done. Yeah, bye. We want to do a new map soon. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and activate these on my scope. You? Where's the dirt? Right there. I see. Okay, nice. Next one. Right here. The dirt right there. Dirt. I'm like the, what's that guy from Wall-E? Mo? The little like mopping robot. I'm like him. Get down, the dirt gamers. That one's down. Over there. Okay, I was trying to see where it was. There? Got it. Yeah! And go! We did it, gamers! Yippee! We're down. Okay, there we go. Look at me clean that fucking shit, guys. Look at that. Nice. I like the time lapse. It's very satisfying. Let's go. Nice clean house. The treehouse looks mighty fine. You've spruced the spruce. I can tell you how good it is to peer away down those steps and smell fresh pine through the window. This close to packing up and moving out, but now more determined than ever to find evidence of the beauty of the missing link. I'll take your fat stat. Oh my god. Hi, Scooby Snacks. Next door to my farm lives an order of the nicest, kindest, non-verbal monks whose stump is currently kicked in a manure top to bottom. There's a heck of a story. I'll fill you in as soon as you go. But basically, they're not here right now, and I thought it'd be right and neighborly thing of me to get it hosed down in their abstinent. I'm gonna give them a boost for when they return. I feel like these people are a fucking cult. I don't think they're monks. I think it's a fucking cult, but it'll be nice. Sometimes cultists can be nice, you know. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it can be chill. Let's go hang out with the cult, I guess. This looks very culty, I would say. Let's get to it. So where to start? Oh yeah, she's gonna fill me in about the cult and why their shit's caked in manure. Well, you know all about the mayor's pipeline diverting all the water from the river to a secret mining rig, right? Okay, not so secret now, I guess. That's the biggest setting, right? I'll narrow it down. These monks rely on the river to water their crops for time immemorial, and now those crops are failing. Oh no, that's sad. Guess that's why their shit's caked in manure, I guess. This is actually not too bad of a clean, at least on the quick and dirty. Let's actually go to the store and buy some multi-purpose. Most of it's wood, except this bottom portion here. I feel like the cleaner is helpful, but I think it goes by so quick. It doesn't feel like it does much. It also sucks having two freaking like wood structures back to back. Not a big fan of that. And we need to save up for the better nozzle, the $5,000 one. We need to save up for that. Oh, that's like nice cleanness we got going on camera. Pretty good, I'd say. We're just gonna have a good cake layer off right now. We'll go more in depth in a second, but I think getting the good chunk off is pretty good, pretty much. But yeah, so the new Silent Hill game comes out next week. I think I'm gonna get it, and I think next Friday we'll go ahead and try and do a pretty long stream of that. I think if we're lucky, we can get close to like a 10-hour stream, but I don't know about that. But I think I do want to get the new Silent Hill. It'll be my first Silent Hill game I ever play. Farming when I wake up. Meow. In a desperate act, the head monk sent them all out on the pilgrimage of faith. Okay. So I have no mind where they're headed, only that they took with them a vast multitude of huevos. Okay. Huevos are pretty good. We like huevos. What are you farming, Shadow? What are we farming? Momoos? Corn? What are we farming? But yeah, I want to play the new Silent Hill. It looks really cool. I've never